Alright. I'm going to try to do this again, guys. For qualification purposes. Now, we have one outcome. It's either going to be a run or a streak. Do we know what it is? A run or a chop. Do we know what it is? No. You got to do one or the other. Or you could wait. Well, I don't know shit, but I'll tell you what. When I wait and it chops and I'm not on it, I'm mad. But what are you going to do? You don't know anything yet. Second bank. There you go. Okay. I'm going to throw one out there because I didn't want to lose two back-to-back in the beginning because that'll make me sad. But I'm going to try one for the chop here. And if this does not work, it's not a chop. I'm going to have to see how far it go down. And the 3-4 could be a thing, but I'll have to qualify that. Raising my sword the first time for the chop. And if it comes down, I'm not going to fight the chop two more times on the 3-4 because I already invested here. I don't want to lose it 3 times in a row, you follow? But we can qualify the 3-4 if this does go 3 bank. Tie. Great. Yeah, I lost. So we're going to qualify the 3-4. I'm going to qualify with the little stuff, though, because I don't want to give another purple chip away. Yeah, so 3-4. Now, because that won, I'm going to reverse field. And I'm going to bet on a parlay for that $100 bet, for full 200, that it isn't going to go 3-player. And if this, in fact, doesn't work, I'm back to the 500 I was down on the very first bet that I made, right? So I just won 100. If I lose this parlay, I'm giving that 100 back, basically, right? Plus the profit of that 100. So we're going to try. I don't know. I got another tie, luckily. And I win. Great. Winning's fun. So, I'm going to parlay that again. But we're only down 200 of the bankroll. So, I'm not going to parlay the whole 400. I'm going to do just 3 for the second bank because this might be a banker dominant shoe. We don't know. We don't know. And we got a natural. So there you go. Now, 2 things you could do here based on the evidence, right? 3 things, actually. You know what they are, right? What are they? Sorry. What are they? What do you think they are? It's all bank right now, first of all, right? You could just flatbed bank until you come up. We're up $100 minus commission right now. So, how far you want to go with that? It's it just started, I know. There's nothing to go by. But this is the way you got to break things down in your mind. What's actually happening here? And I'll tell you what if bank does keep coming out? You can't tell yourself that it's got to change eventually. That's the worst way to think because it may never change. This could be 40 to 20 banker and we don't even know it yet. Or better. I know y'all have seen those kind of disparities, but we don't have anything to go by yet. Sorry, I had to stretch and yawn. So, what do we do here? Huh? Well, I usually on these will burn this hand because I don't need to try to figure out how far they're coming down. But if it is all bank, well, it's all bank. Damn it. And, fuck. Alright, well, I gotta run over there before I don't get a parking spot because that place is very tight. But you see what I mean? What do we do now? We got the 3-3, the 3-4 chops qualified, but banker's going bananas. In this situation, it's only 7 hands, 8 hands, whatever with the tie. But in that situation, it would be hard for me to go ahead and bet player there. It's got to go player eventually. And it could one time, but it doesn't have to. And what happens if this goes 5 deep, right? What happens if it goes 5 deep? You lose 2 back-to-back. So, when it's the weak side, okay, and you decide, I want to stay on that 3-4, what if it always stops on 3? You'll hate that you missed it. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to bet the small stuff. And we're going to see. We are wrong 2/1. Of course we are. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bet it with 2 bullets of the black chips. And if it doesn't work, we're going to write this up. I got to go anyway, so we got to see what we got here. Till we win. Oh my God. Come on. All right, Brad's up. See what I mean? It's a banker shoe. So, if you were playing along at home and you said, I'm just going to stay on the bank till it loses, you'd be doing all right, okay? Good for you. You could win, see? So, another 6-6 tie. Player finally beat it. Look, Brad won. Brad won with the 8 or a 9 after a run of 5. I told you. He's like, watch. Whether it's a natural or something else, watch how many times I win with an 8 or a 9 after a fucking run of 5. Fucking bizarre. So, I'm going to try real quick to be aggressive here because we got to go. I'm going to do a 2.5 half unit, 250 on the banker here. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to try hard. Okay, I got it. All right, so we're back to even. Listen, I got to go, but just real quickly, second bank, I'm not going to bet, but let's just see. Yeah, oh no, player 1. Okay, so back to bank. See, I don't know if I would have bet any of these. Because I know I got to hurry and I didn't want to fuck up the video. But look at that. See what I'm saying? Player is missing every time on the second. This is an all bank shoot. But it's a chop, so I could not bet the second bank there. Look at that, bank again, see? So this would be a chop bet for player, traditionally. So you got to run a 4, and then a burn hand that didn't chop yet. So this would be player for 1 try only. And I would have got the natural. You want to see if it chopped the player again? Because I got to go. Nope, would have hit at least one more time. So now I'm going to put the big boy money out there real quick. Win or lose here, guys. I got to go. I'll just call it a 1 unit loss if I lose this. So I lost. 3-4 chop on player. So I got it back. All right, I got to go.